Yeah, but I just walked to the edge of here, put my camera up and then just used the 2 bits of wall as a frame and took photographs over to the main ruins. And these are all sectioned off drying rooms as well, what's left of them down there. It's all mining ruins along here, all of it. You can see where the dry wall's been repaired, cement put in the bricks, try and hold it together. There's a couple of more walkers, one's inside the, and there's another one on the outside to the right, got orange jacket on. When it was warm and the sun was out, I just didn't know what to put on. I thought it's too hot for a jacket, but then again I'm going to Yorkshire, so it's normally bloody rain, so I just took a chance and put my short sleeve t-shirts on, and I put my waistcoat on the top just to keep a bit more of the draft off. And so far so good, it's worked out okay. Not too hot, not too cold. Right, back past here, through this, past the spiral staircases. One of the guys with a drone that was filming on the top, he was standing on that bit of an arch there. He had gone up there and took his drone up. It was going right around the ruins of the buildings. Fantastic. You get a really good perspective from above, so you see the whole size of the foundations. Right, see where the stream's coming down from up there. It's going underneath the road here, and it's dropping down there, going right round there. Yeah. That must be the most photographed structure in Yorkshire. Oh, thousands of people take photographs of that inside there.
That's impressive.
But you can try and put yourself back there years ago when the men were working in there. The conditions that they were working in the winter and the snow and ice.
I can imagine.
God, it must have been tough going.
Hot in there, it's cold out here.
Yeah.
Can't
I assume
win.
they lived up here somehow. They have to.
Well, I would imagine that would have been like a foreman's quarters there to look after make sure everything was working, and he would have had a separate house off from the workmen probably.
Years old.
Yeah, I love the old lathe for it had the old electrical motor on the end there for carving the stone out to dry it out. Some bit of history in there.
These walls to top.
Yeah. They'll be here another 250 years. They're that well built. Well, enjoy the rest of your day anyway. I've often wondered what that big slab of stone there is. It just looks totally different from the rest. It doesn't belong there. It looks to me something that's been melted stone and run like lava. That's what it reminds us of. What you see coming out of a volcano. Right, so when I get home and make these videos, I'm just going to call this Level House Bridge or Smelt Mine or whatever to name it. But it's everything thrown into one basically. I've got a sneaky suspicion though I haven't deleted the footage off my SD card, my micro SD card from the last time I was out with Bay, and that's why it's coming up with that message repairing the file, because it's probably full. I was seeing it as full. So what I'm recording is what we're getting recorded over the top of last time out. So I start to panic when it does that, because I mightn't get any footage at all to go back home with. Oh yeah.
Hi.
You heading anywhere particular?
No idea.
We were going to Thwaite,
Right,
back round along the valley, but now we're already going to bail at Gunnerside.
right.
I think we're
So-
going to Sunshine.
You know how to get to Gunnerside over there from here?
Yeah.
If you go right, just follow this track all the way up Level House Bridge.
Yeah.
Keep going straight, because you come across a road on the left.
Yeah.
Ignore that one. There's a road goes off on the right, up on it, and it comes back on itself. Ignore that one.
Right.
Just keep going straight. It goes up, and then you come to a arch bridge, stone arch bridge, and the road bends round naturally to the left there. So if you go up there and just keep going right over the top of the track, eventually you come to the far end where you can look down at the Gunnerside ruins below.
So go to an arch bridge.
Yeah, go to Stone Arch Bridge. That's what you call Level House Bridge,
Oh yeah, that's on here.
because you'll see the signpost when you keep walking up this track now.
Level House Bridge is there.
Yeah, there's two wooden posts in the ground like that on the left hand side,
Yeah.
and the sign says Level House Bridge. Just keep going straight
Yeah,
past
go
that.
straight on.
Yeah, and then eventually the road just bends round naturally to the left.
So
And
it
you-
goes there.
Yeah, and then you
we
just
were gonna
follow
come
all the way
down
up,
here.
and you go across like white chalk ground like this. It's like they call it the lunar escape, like the moon.
Yeah.
And you just walk right across the top of that until you get the far end, and then you start looking down to where the Gunnerside ruins are, Blakethwaite.
Right.
So you kind of go
Okay.
wrong.
Lovely.
I
It's
can.
it's a, well, you've got your map,
I know, but I do still go wrong. You see, we were supposed to be doing this.
right?
But we're already like, we're just going to come down here now.
I mean, any walk along here is beautiful. You see all the minor
It's
ruins.
easy, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
nice and easy.
I'm just getting back into it myself. I've lost 4,200 videos, man. YouTube bloody shut us down. They terminated my account because I speak the truth when I walk along.
Oh, really?
So can't have that. The truth getting out, shut you down, censor you.
it's nice,
So
isn't it?
I'm starting again, yeah. So I've got a bloody big. I used to walk about with my blue staffy everywhere I went. Highly trained, but he's passed now.
Yeah.
So I'm now starting again with my daughter's dog, which has got a big XL bully.
Yeah.
But he's big
Oh,
and
you're
boisterous. He
getting,
pulls me
people-
bloody arm off.
Are you getting people having words with you
Nah.
when you're walking?
You'd
My,
be surprised how many people go straight up to him because they can see he's just a big, friendly puppy lump.
One of my
Yeah.
best mates has got a blue staffy,
Right.
and he's about
Well,
an
that
inch.
mine was blue,
He's about an inch below being XL. And
right?
she gets people
Who's this?
stopping Liz. She gets people stopping him all the time. That dog should be on it. That dog should be on it. She's just like.
I
he's
can't
like,
stand people like
he's
that.
a
You can always tell
softie.
that people like that are not dog lovers.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. And the real reason why they want everybody to muzzle their dogs, it's got nothing to do with it being a dangerous dog and this, that, and the other. When you think about how many immigrants have been brought over to all these countries, now Americans have got guns to defend themselves against war and this, that, and the other, but we haven't in UK. All we've got to defend our properties is big dogs.
Yes,
So
I suppose
if they put
the
muzzles on them,
Dobermans and the-
yeah. So that's what they brought out, this stupid ruling. Like, if you've got a big dog, especially bullies, put a muzzle on them. It's all about the money. I asked this girl, she had a white one and she had a muzzler. I says, have you been to do the paperwork? She says, yes. And I says, how much did it cost? 90 odd pound. I says, there you go, there's the real
But what
reason.
it's doing is it's making people more scared of them.
Exactly.
Because
But that's
now
what
you're
they want.
seeing
They
dogs
want.
on leads
They
and
do not
muzzles
want us
and
to
you're
have
scared.
pets. They do. See, there I go again. I'm going to get censored in this one. She's doing. I'm speaking the truth. What's really going on? Because my light bulb came on when they put Margaret Thatcher into power. That's how long I've been switched on, and I really know what's going on in the world and who runs it, and the top people, the elites. I mean, the top people. I know who's doing it, you know, and I know what's really going on now around the world. And the lies that have been telling me for over years, man. But because I know so much, because I've been researching since I was in the 1970s, really, when
Yeah.
Thatcher, that's when I switched on. So I know so much, and when I start telling the truth on these,
So you're back on YouTube now?
I've just started another channel with
So
me,
what's your
XL
channel
Bully.
called?
Well, I'm a Geordie, so I'm always saying the saying. When as I was a carry-on, I say, what a palaver.
Yeah.
Oh, what a palaver.
Yeah.
So that's what I call my new channel now.
Right, we'll have a look.
It's a WH, it's all capital, WHOTTA, what a
Yeah.
palaver, it's
Yeah.
POLLAVA.
Okay.
What a palaver.
Yeah.
And you see the latest ones where I've been going out with Bear, my daughter's XL Bully. He's just a big daft soft lump and everybody loves him.
Oh.
Apart from me, when he misbehaves himself, he doesn't come back when I've got to, because I'm disabled, I can't run after him, so I've
Yeah.
got
You
to,
can
excuse
trust
me,
he's
can you
gonna
grab
come.
me dog, mate? So then I've got to trot over, put him on his back and his lead and walk back. He's a sod. But most of the time he does is his trouble. Just when he sees dogs, he loves to play with dogs, so off he goes. If a cyclist is coming along here, he stop and go right up the cyclist, and then if the cyclist stands off, he wants to go and follow the cyclist. So I say,
Yeah.
excuse me, mate, can you grab the dog? No, I can't. He's really to put him back on. But yeah, I had 4,200 videos, and I got I got terminated for telling the truth. So I've got to be careful what I'm saying, and
Yeah.
I'll have to doctor this when I go home and take certain things out.
Yeah.
It's murder. I mean, it's hopefully it's coming to an end though, with the guy in the chief in, you know. And I don't want to say his name. I've got to be very careful what I'm saying. But the main guy in America, that's president.
Okay.
He's in charge as far as I'm concerned.
No, I don't even know.
But I'll not say his name, but you know who I'm on about. But things are changing for the better for us, we the people, because we're taking back what they've taken away from over the years and years and years and years, especially money. When the good news is when Nasara and Jassara cut in, all debt's going to be forgiven, so we're all going to be better off money-wise. So we're all waiting with bated breath for that
We've
to
just
happen.
been talking all around here about how we need to be better off money-wise. It's nice to meet you anyway.
You too.
Have a
So
nice day.
if you go home, have a look on YouTube.
Yeah, we'll do.
What a palaver.
Palaver.
You'll see the latest ones with the bully.
Excellent. Thank
Take
you.
care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Ta-ra. There's another walker coming along here with a dog. Nice couple, another. It's always nice to be nice. Just stop for a couple of minutes and have a chat. Black and white collie dog, I think. Yeah. Another highly trained dogs. I love to see them in action when they're corralling the sheep. But that's got me thinking, a burning question. Like if sheep see dogs coming along, they're naturally frightened and they bugger off. They never used to with corn, like, because they got used to corn, and corn never used to frighten them, so they'd come right up to me and walk past us. But any other dog, they normally stay away from. But how come they don't stay away from collie dogs? Because they're brought up because the collie dogs are on the farm and they see them daily, every day, and so they're used to the breed and not frightened of them. Good boy. That's how well trained I had my dog. I had a blue staffy, but he's passed now.
Yeah.
I've just been asking myself a question. When sheep are in the field and they see a dog coming, normally the sheep will bugger off because they're frightened. But when they see collie dogs, they're not so frightened. So is it because they're brought up on farms where they see a black and white collie dogs all the time? You know, I can't understand
some
it.
of the buggers will, if you go over to the lakes and the herdies, they'll charge them.
Right.
So, no, around here the Swaledales and the herdies will just, they'll stand the ground.
The blue staffy, I mean, he used to walk ahead, and if you come across any sheep, you just stop dead, turn around, come back and stand right behind me ankles. That's how highly trained I had him. Just like you've got your dog trained. So you don't need to have him on a leader, because he's just told he's got good recall.
Yeah, you're all right when you're in a good mood, aren't you, bugger?
But I've got my daughter's XL bully. He's a bugger. If he's stubborn, if he just wants his toe, he's off. So I've got to keep on a leader most of the time. And he pulls me arms up my bloody socket because he's strong as a bull.
Yeah, well this one, she's from round here, so she knows.
All right. Well, enjoy your day anyway. Ta-ra now. Right. Cyclists coming along here now. Plenty of them that you see along here. Because the tracks are pretty easy to negotiate, flat, and they're not really steep uphills. There is a couple of inclines, but not steep. Oh yeah, nice and dry for a change.
Oh, yeah.
Right, walk on the grass. But I don't know if you've noticed, but right along this track, you've got these little metal gutterings across to drain the water off. For when vehicles come along here, they're not skidding when it changes cold and they freeze over into snow and ice. Right, so I'm back to where the stream's coming down there. There's that one there and one pretty much next door to it. Two together. Right, get round this next corner and you start seeing where the cars are all parked at Surrender Bridge car park. Right, let's look back. So you can still see the chimney. That's what you see when you first come along here. Can't miss it. Yeah, the temperature's starting to drop now and the wind's blowing up against my arm, so it's getting quite, not chilly, but colder. So we'll get back to the car, turn everything off on my GoPro, my time lapse, and then set off, driving back towards South Shields via Barnard Castle. So I'll be going back to Barnard Castle, over the stone arch bridge through the traffic lights, then go back up through Barnard Castle, get onto the A688 and just follow that all the way up to where I turn off to go to a little tiny village called Tudhoe in Durham. That's Tudhoe, Tudhoe. That's where I cut back through to go to Durham, and on Chesley Street, A167, going home. And there's that bit road that you can drive down close to the water off this main track here. Look, you can see where all the tyre banks are, where people have driven down in and past. So silly me, because I haven't been out for a few days. Forgot to format my bloody SD card, I think.